All right, guys. So today we are looking at a new camera, at least a new camera for me. It's been out for a while, but maybe not this version. Anyways, I have it right here, and it is the GoPro Hero Black 13. But as I'm hoping, it's in white. So this is kind of what you get. Remove the paper wrap before displaying or stocking product. I don't think that happened. I guess I got this from Amazon. It was on sale. So, sale as always did. But the big one here is I do dig the fact that this is white. Because, of course, any of you that watch my motorcycle videos, right? White helmet. This could kind of look snazzy on it if I decide to go with this. So it's the limited edition in polar white. Anyways, there are some, it looks like, cool things that you can get with the GoPro 13. One of them, of course, is the ability to actually change lenses on it. And because you can change lenses, it actually knows when you buy the GoPro different lenses that that lens is attached and will actually adjust its settings to work with it, which is kind of cool. So you can get these ND filters, you can get an ultra wide lens, you can get a macro lens, which is cool, and of course you now get an anamorphic lens. So all that kind of stuff is neat. Spec wise, you'll see this can shoot up to 5.3K in 60, 4K 120, and 2.7K 240. It has slow-mo bursts all the way up to 720p with 400 frames. So that's kind of cool. It has an HLG HDR video, lens mod auto detection, as we talked about, 27 megapixel photos, super photo and HDR plus raw photos, 177-degree ultra wide field of view. Now, I think that may actually be, I'm not 100% sure, that may be with the additional lens. We'll kind of find out. Time lapse with time warp, a 10-bit color. So that is a big thing for a lot of people. Maybe not so much for consumers because, you just shoot and edit and you're good. But if you are wanting to possibly to match it up a little bit more with other cameras, having that 10-bit color can be nice. Night effects, GPS, and it is waterproof down to 10 meters or 33 feet. So very cool. And of course, it does have that new Hyper Smooth 6.0. So very cool. While the GoPro is charging, your shots auto upload to the cloud and then a highlight video is sent to you. Now, I don't know if this is something automatic or if it's something that you have to pay for. My guess would be, like most companies, it's cool. Oh yeah, see, only available with a GoPro subscription. So kind of be aware. But I did look at some of their 1-year subscriptions. And for instance, when you get a subscription with GoPro, one of the things that you also get is discounts on certain things that you buy from GoPro directly. And I was looking at one of the lens mods, actually the ultra wide, and I think the ultra wide was $29, something like that. No, that's not right. No, you saved like $20, $22. I think you saved $22 if you were a member with GoPro. And the year subscription is like 29 bucks. So if you're going to buy one or two things with or for your GoPro, it may not be a bad idea because you do get that option to actually, have those services plus get a discount on some of your parts. So that's kind of cool. Anyways, this opens up from the bottom here, it looks like, and we'll just see what comes in it. And again, this is just an unboxing, so you guys can see this. Because curiosity, yes, we are going to be using this in a few future videos just to see how it works. I will be, of course, comparing this with some of the other cameras that I have, primarily the Insta360 Ace Pro 2, and I may actually even put it up against the X5. So we'll see how it does up against those, because that's probably one of the two, well, it's the two cameras that I have that I can actually put them up against. I thought that's kind of slick. Your camera must be updated before you can use it. Okay, good. Right, subscribe to get the most. Yep. GoPro stickers. I do appreciate when a company sends me stickers. I do like that, even though, you're thinking stickers are cool, but you do end up advertising for them, right? So, but I do like it. It is nice. Anyways, you are going to get your USB-C to USB-C cable. You are going to get a couple, not very many. I always find it funny. Can I speak? Not really. When you buy like a low-end camera, They give you like 8 million different kind of mounts. And of course, you buy an expensive camera and you get a battery and 2 mounts. No, not even really 2 mounts. It's just 1 mount. It's just 1 mount. This is going to stick to your, let's say, helmet. And this is going to sit in here. And that's about it, you know? So you get 1 mount. But I guess, it's better than no mounts. There's your battery. Supposedly, it's a bigger battery than has been in the previous ones. So I think it's a 1900 milliamp battery. Does it say on here? I'm not 100% sure. If it does say on here, I can't read it. Way too small. Anyways, there's the battery. And this is the star of the show. This is the part we're all waiting to see. And it's white. I was like wondering if it would actually be white, or if it would be, an off-white, but that's white. I'm kind of digging that. I'll be completely honest with you. I like that white. That's cool. Yes. Oh, come on now. All right. Usually you go for those nice, satisfying, sticker pulls. This one, good. Anyways, there it is. Yes. That's pretty slick. So they did talk about too that they have some magnetic clamps, I think, that you can get now for some of the GoPros. As you can see, they have these little notches in there, and I think that's what they stick to. But up until then, it does have the standard GoPro feet, right, for attaching to GoPro mounts. And if you put them down, you're going to have that 1/4 inch tripod style mount on the bottom. So that's very cool. Again, they're really big on telling you your camera must be updated before you use it. So this, nice. Now I have a phone somewhere. We're just gonna move some of this stuff, and let's see. I haven't had a GoPro in a while. My last GoPro actually was a Hero 11, and I had a Hero 7 before that. So 13. We're rocking the 13 right now. Anyways, let's just see. Pop that in there. It goes in. It's kind of chunky when it goes in, right? See how it's not like smooth? You really got to push on it. Whatever. Door closes good. All right. A 13 there is in black. What is under this? Anything? My guess would be if you open this, however, this opens. The USB ports, I guess, would be in there, would be my thought. I'll do some more digging around. Anyways, let's turn it on. And we have to have this Quik app. So let's see if I even have it. Which it doesn't look like I do, because I haven't used my GoPros in a fair bit of time. So I'm going to download that. I'll be just right back. There it is right there. You can see GoPro Quik. So we'll see how quick this actually downloads. And it's not too bad. It comes down at a fair speed, but we'll hang tight while this actually happens. All right, nice, done, open. You can see it right there, right? Open. I'm going to click on that. My guess is, of course, it's going to make me sign in. So I'm going to say sign in. I would have signed in previously. How would I have done it? I don't know, but I'm going to try here. I think I'm in. Save password. Yeah, we've updated. I'm good. All right. Upgrade to premium. Negative. All right, there's all my user ID, weirdly enough, is Foggy Lift 0763. That doesn't sound great at all. Okay, that's fine. Let's just go back to the app now. And do you own a GoPro? Yes, I do. Want to set it up now? Yes, I do. Allow. Searching. Oh, I guess I got to turn this on now, yes? So I got to turn this on. Okay, we got a good thing. Let's see if it'll do this. Turn it on first. Searching. Maybe I have to do all this. English. Yes. Oh, go back. English. Agree. GPS. Enable GPS. Yes. Voice control. Sure. Voice control language. English. Yes. Update. I need to insert an SD card. Okay. Which is where I'm guessing you and I have to open this. Okay, there's your USB port. Oh, maybe no, your SD card must go right there. So that side, I don't think it actually opens. Everything is inside here. So we'll just pop that in because I guess it needs this to be able to record or get even a firmware update. So let's just pop this in. Okay. Quick, we've got that. Scan your blah, blah, blah to get this to work. All right, connect, searching. Come on. There we go. We found your GoPro. Connect. Pair. Beep, beep. Let's see if there's a firmware update, shall we? All right, camera paired. Name your GoPro. Yeah, Hero 13 black shirt. Seems good. Connect. Download. So now you'll see, right, downloading the latest features and improvements. So at this point in time, you sit and wait. Anyways, the connection is easy. Just make sure, of course, that you have an SD card ready for this. You have good Wi-Fi that you're connected to. And last but not least, that you don't want to just turn this on and get it ready to rock and roll. You do have to connect to the phone app as well as to the GoPro so that you can kind of get it registered and that you can get all the firmware and everything done. Anyways, there we go, right? Continue, accept, almost done, not really. It's downloading update. Anyways, that's a quick unboxing. We'll be taking this camera out to see how it works and, of course, to see how it competes with the Insta360 gear. All right, guys, links down below to where you can pick up this cool GoPro, the white edition. Oh, yeah. And I'll see you guys next video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that little notification bell, do all that stuff. All right, guys, I'm out. Later.